The days grew a little longer, the air a little warmer, and the snow that blanketed Elara's garden slowly began to thaw. Tiny green shoots peeked through the frosted soil as the magic of spring stirred to life. But in the heart of Enchancia Castle, a new sense of curiosity was blooming, especially in little Elara. Now toddling on her own, Elara had become a determined explorer. No corridor was too quiet, no corner too dusty. The castle's magical halls whispered to her in ways no one else seemed to hear. Queen Sofia had asked Cedric to place gentle enchantments around the castle's more mysterious rooms to keep her safe, but even he admitted the baby princess had a knack for finding doors no one had opened in years. One such morning, Elara wandered into the old music room, a chamber filled with instruments that once played themselves when enchanted by Sofia's amulet. The room had been quiet for years, but as soon as Elara stepped inside, the air shimmered. A harp plucked a single note. Startled, Elara giggled and clapped. Another note followed. Then another. A lullaby began to play, the same melody Sofia had heard weeks earlier in Elara's garden. The Whisperwings. The glowing blue lights appeared once more, flitting around the instruments, causing violins to hum and wind chimes to ring. Elara danced in the center of the room, her silver slippers tapping softly on the polished floor. Sofia, drawn by the familiar tune, rushed to the doorway and paused, watching her daughter with wonder. The moment felt timeless, as if music, light, and laughter were weaving a spell of joy around the child. But just as Sofia stepped into the room, the music stopped. A low hum deeper than any instrument resonated from the corner of the room. A cabinet, long sealed shut, creaked open. From it floated the crystal pendant Naira had gifted to Sofia. It pulsed softly, responding to Elara's presence. "Elara," Sofia whispered, approaching carefully. "Do you hear it too?" Elara reached up, her tiny fingers brushing the crystal. The moment she touched it, a projection burst forth, swirling lights forming images in the air. A forest cloaked in mist, a stone archway carved with runes, a lake with stars in its depths, and a towering figure cloaked in shadows. Sofia gasped, instinctively shielding Elara, but the vision faded as quickly as it came, leaving only the soft pulse of the crystal. Cedric arrived moments later, panting. "I felt a surge of enchantment." "What happened?" Sofia explained what they'd seen. Cedric studied the crystal closely, then turned to her with a rare seriousness. "This is ancient forest magic," he said. "It's showing her places tied to her gift and that final figure. I don't think it's just a vision. I think it's something awakening." "Should we be worried?" Sofia asked. Cedric hesitated. "We should be prepared." Later that evening, while Elara slept peacefully, Sofia met with Cedric, Leo, and Lucinda, the reformed witch who now served as the kingdom's magical advisor. They gathered in the royal study, the pendant glowing on the table between them. "This is no ordinary heart magic," Lucinda said, tracing a glowing sigil in the air. "Elara's gift is calling to places where emotions have long gone unheard, ancient sorrow, forgotten kindness, even buried grief." "She's sensing imbalance," Leo murmured. "Even as a child," Lucinda nodded. "And there's more. That archway in the vision? It's real. It lies at the border of the Weeping Woodlands, a place the Whisperwings once protected, but they left when the forest fell silent." "Silent?" Sofia asked. "Emotionally silent," Lucinda clarified. "The creatures there stopped connecting, as if something drained their empathy." Silence fell over the room. Finally, Sofia stood. "Then we go there. When the time is right, we go as a family." The following week, preparations began for a gentle journey into the Weeping Woodlands. Cedric enchanted a traveling carriage to protect against lingering sorrow magic. Lucinda packed vials of light essence and forest balm, and Sofia, ever the mother, packed extra blankets, Elara's favorite plush unicorn, and a supply of forest-safe snacks. Elara woke one morning crying not with the usual baby fussiness, but with deep, heart-wrenching sobs. The entire castle stirred. "She's not hurt," the nursemaid said. "She's mourning." Sofia rushed to her daughter's side, scooping her up. "What is it, love? What do you feel?" Elara couldn't say, but the crystal pendant glowed so brightly it illuminated the nursery walls. Then came the sound, a howl, distant, sad, echoing through the garden. Leo, on the balcony, saw at first a great silver wolf, limp and bleeding, dragging itself into the snowy grove. No one had seen wolves near Enchancia for decades. This one was old, majestic, and magical. When they reached the creature, Elara squirmed from her mother's arms and toddled unsteadily toward it. No one dared stop her. She knelt beside the wolf and gently placed her hand on its head. The wolf's breath slowed. Its eyes, once clouded with pain, cleared slightly. It looked into Elara's violet eyes and smiled. Then it faded, not died, but transformed into mist and moonlight, leaving behind a single silver hair and a whisper. "Find the echo gate." The crystal flared once more, and this time the vision returned, but stronger, clearer. The stone archway, the misty forest, and now a gate of light with echoing runes surrounding it. Lucinda gasped. "The echo gate! It's real! A place where all forgotten feelings flow. Elara's being called there." Sofia held her daughter close. "Then that's where we'll go." That night, the Sofia stood on the castle balcony. Whisper wings swirled above the garden. The silver hair of the wolf shimmered in the moonlight, braided now into the strap of Elara's cloak. Below, the garden bloomed again, even in late winter, its magic stronger than ever. And though they didn't yet know what lay beyond the echo gate, one thing was clear: Elara's journey was only just beginning.